Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. So today I've made some decisions on what we're going to be doing as far as roster management. First being, we're going to be getting rid of Vavasur. We don't really need him anymore, and he's just kind of taking up roster space for someone who could be doing something actually useful.
It is done. Turn yourself now to the condition of those poor devils who remain.
Right. So to replace him, or her, Schler, that's what we're going to say, we're going to be getting... I've been trying to decide whether I want to get... I don't really want to get him, just because he's sickly and stressful. Turnibut. I don't really need... I already have 2 Plague Doctors. Don't really need a 3rd one. And I'll be taking Marche with me today. It doesn't have emboldening vapors, but, you know, battlefield medicine's still not a bad thing there, because they have a lot of bleed. Excuse me. As far as Plucknet goes, I don't really need him this week. But the question is, do I need another spot on my roster? And the honest answer is probably not. So to replace Vavasur, we're going to be getting... I'm trying to remember what exactly these people had. Don't really need a bounty hunter at this point in time. I could use a different tank. The question is, which of these 3 would I want? Stout. Not really all that great. Not really all that great. That's pretty good considering where we're going. That's not good, like, at all. Everybody I get seems to be really, really bad at that. Anyway, we're going to be taking a chance today and going with the leper our first time.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Right. So the kicker is, I just hope we don't run into too many bandits, because if we run into a bunch of bandits, he's going to be darn near useless. I mean, he'll have -5 accuracy on top of everything else, so he'll be sitting at 70% chance base to hit the enemy. Not good. But it's either that or save him for another, like... I could save him for, like, another run. I don't need to use him this time. Anyway, let's get moving here. We're not taking the same people. We're going to be bringing in new people. Or at least some of them anyway. Marche's fine in the 3 position. I would like to... Oh, that reminds me. I need to put him in stress relief, because Framen is pretty good. He has a... one bad thing, but by and large he has some really good stuff, so I'm going to put him in stress relief. After I take away his toys. And funny enough, we're going to be putting... I guess he's not putting him in there. We're going to be putting him into prayer. He's, you know, he's an occultist. He believes in a higher power, just probably not the one that they're talking to, but you know, it worked. Anybody else need stress relief that I actually give a crap about? But I was thinking about taking Corbin. The problem with Corbin is paranormal. Or paranormania. Which some of the things in the Cove I think would... Actually, he has a lot of things wrong with him. I might want to get rid of Corbin. He does have the Cove Scrounger thing and Photomania, which is good for what I do. But, I mean, a Cove seems a pretty claustrophobic place to begin with. That, I know, is some bad things, but I don't think it has anything to do with the Cove, and Paranormania could really screw him in the Cove. Question is Saisei really good enough to go in there? He's nervous and he's sickly, and there's a lot of disease running rampant in there. So it's either Corbin or Lors, and Lors is not terrible there. Excuse me, but he does not have Abyssal Artillery. Does Corbin even have it? Corbin does in fact have it. I guess we're going to be rolling the dice a little bit with Corbin today. And that's what we're doing. We're rolling the dice a little bit with Corbin. He shouldn't level up to level... Oh, he's only level 1 anyway. So yeah, that works. He does have weird reconstruction, vulnerability hex, so he can mark, which doesn't really help me all that much. But I guess it could help her, because her... Speaking of which, I realized what I should have done. I should have gotten rid of flashing daggers, and I should have gotten poison darts, so that when she stunned and knocked herself backwards, she could then throw the darts, and then throw some blight on there, and that would actually made a damn bit of sense. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm learning slowly, but surely. Speaking of which, that's the wrong person, numbnuts. Want to bring in her and get my... Actually, what am I doing? I don't need to do this at all. What I want to be doing is getting rid of that. There we go. She doesn't really excel in any one position, but she can move around a little bit from the second position to the third position, and then use... Yeah, she's viable for both of these. The only thing is, she doesn't really have... If I really wanted to be really sure, I should probably get lunge so she can move back into the second position instead of I pick to the face. But that moves her forward 2, not 1, so we're going to have to make do with that. The way she is. And for our tank, we're going to be bringing in... I might want to bring Bolbeck. Bolbeck is... Might want to get rid of Bolbeck, actually, looking at her. Picard looks like a pretty solid bet here. Beasts aren't really all that... Okay, it's the same party makeup, essentially. It is the same one, very much so. Hey, it worked out great last time. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I didn't take that off my previous thing. Never did. Oh boy. I was gonna say, oh god. I hope I didn't do that. What I think I just did there. So let me put her hat on. Let me get... Okay, you already got your stuff on. You need your... Where's my other plague doctor? There you are. I thought I took this off. I guess it didn't save. I took an extra few seconds to to take all these off, but apparently it did not auto-save after I did that. And then Lors, you get your... Or Corbin, excuse me, not Lors, as the other occultist, you get your standard. Question is, do I want to put any more on there? Not really. I could, but I don't really see a point in it. Stun resist is good. And I might want... Oh. She does have extra dodge. I mean... To be fair, I mean... She just gets more stun resist, so she can't get stunned in the future. And did I not give you... Son of a bitch, I gave it to the wrong one. Damn it. I'm an idiot. At least I caught it. I was like, why does she not have her helmet on? Okay, now that... Okay, that is the right one. Okay, so now she has her... A 70% stun resist chance. She's not going to be getting stunned all that often. I think we're ready to go. The only person not fully kitted out would be my grave robber, who I could maybe give, like, damage stone to. I mean... Damn. Just looking at it, it's like, well, you know, why not? I mean, she already has the extra dodge. Why not throw... She gets some extra dodge out of this. I mean, she's looking pretty badass when you look at those quirks, man. So she's got the move backwards. Then she can throw the poison darts. I mean, we're pretty rocking here, I think. So let's get going. I want to pick the right one. Oh, God. Did this change? Or is this just me? Oh, that's really good. But and I also get deeds. This actually worked to my advantage. Wait. Yeah, no, this will work. Yeah. This is the cove, right? Yes. Let me get our food first. I need bandages. A lot of stuff here has a lot of bleed, as we found out last time. And then this should be enough that we need, I think. Alright, so this is going to be fun. I look for this to go very well. Of course, I should also note, and I'm probably going to jinx this, week 16, which this is, or wait, this is week 15 or 16. Either way, I found out, I did the math, that this is the week in my first game where I lost somebody for the first time.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
This is a short dungeon? What the hell is this? Okay, well, I think the way that would be the shortest way of doing things would be going like this, and this is asinine, but I think this is the way it would be faster by going here, 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 here. Yeah, that would work. Don't ask me how this is faster, but I think this is the faster way of doing it. Oh, this is easy enough. Good! I mean, I got it for free. Alright. I like my surprise attacks, which didn't really help there, but you know what, it works. We got 2 battles back to back, so depending how the first one goes, the second one will be either very easy or absolutely horrific. Hey, that's 2,000 gold and some bandages. I'll never say no to that.
The light, the promise of safety.
This is an interesting group makeup, I gotta say. Interesting's the one way of wording it. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, this isn't going as well as I'd hoped it would off the bat. Can you just kill one of these? That'd be nice.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And please kill that.
Back to the pit.
Alright. The bad thing is, these are the ones that cause disease. If you didn't know that. So you can kind of see the problem here. Please blight that. Okay. Like I say, if you don't blight that, we might end up being in a little bit of trouble here. Abyssal artillery doesn't do jack all versus these things. I can mark it, but what's the point of it really? I mean, does it have dodge? No, so there'd be no point in it. Pulling it I can't do, so I mean, really you can only heal. A little bit of a waste, I'll just call it, but you know, it works. That'll kill that. Can I be stunned? Possibly. And that would actually work. Wait, can't wait. Yeah, that would work. That would work really well, actually. Well, that didn't work as much as I'd hoped it would, but... good.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Good. And sure. Woohoo! Ah, there's some consequences. He's done. Are you even... no, you're not even hurt.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
That worked pretty well, except for the bleed thing, which was kind of just greed. I think I just did nothing there, essentially. I am in the right positioning. I want to make sure before I just went and make an ass of myself again. I did technically get another bandage, but I don't really want to do it for, you know, 2 whole damage. Rather save it for when it could be better used. Oh, hell. This concerns me a wee bit. I remember what these thralls do now. I think they explode. The sea maggots aren't exactly the biggest threat here. And I always have to make sure that I can't just account for she'll never miss. So... of course, the flip side is the plague grenade plus eldritch artillery could really, really, really help us on the back lines, but I gotta go with the party-wide wipe, because this thing, I remember, did like 12 damage to everybody at one time, so... You know, I gotta take care of business here, first off. Question is, what would be the best way of doing that? I know a lot of people are saying, dude, just use Noxious Blast on the sea maggots. That would work. I'd probably kill it, in all likelihood. Ah. I probably should have noticed the blight resistance, but that 10%. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. 10%. Why wouldn't it? Six damage on me already. I can't really wait until I'm at low health because he just sometimes does not heal. And yeah. Hey, you know, Corbin knows what he's doing. I'm glad he didn't use the other thing, otherwise we would have been screwed.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay. Stress is starting to pile up a little bit here. I'm aware of that. I don't like it, but I'm aware of it. That's funny enough. Let's try and get that out of the way now. Damn! That's a heal if I ever saw one. Good! This should kill that. Yep.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, now we just need to kind of focus on... Well, either one, really. This has a... It's equal chance. Which one do I fear more? Right now, I fear the... damage. I think a little more. Probably should have feared the stress. Yeah, I probably should have feared the stress more. I didn't. I didn't respect the stress. Well, I'll just make sure it doesn't hopefully get another turn. Not that this really helps matters. Man alive. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop here, because you know it's gonna drop.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
You know, that moment when I really, really, really need the heal, and he just does like 0 and makes them bleed? I'm just waiting for that, because you know it's gonna happen. We all know that's gonna happen.
Decimated. This expedition at least promises success.
Good enough for me. I'm out of inventory space already.
Waiting to be spent.
Holy hell. That's a lot of scouting. So we have 1, 2, 3 battles left. Good enough for me. And that, I am 90% sure the anti-venom uses, but I don't want her to do it. I'm just gonna. I think it reduces stress. So if anybody, if I'm right, I'm gonna have Marche use it. I was in fact correct, and we will be having Marche use it because she's the one that has the most stress. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a hell of a thing. We need to focus something down, and we need to focus it now.
Obliterated.
That'll work. Fortune smiles on us indeed, damn. You know, I mean, the vulnerability hex would in fact work, and it would up her thrown dagger, but it's only 25% extra damage. I think the Abyssal Artillery would actually do more damage in the long run versus the one in the back. And I don't really need to heal anybody, so we're going to be inefficient here. And then stun. I don't really think it matters all that much, but we're going to stun the one that's already... We're going to stun this one because he'll probably live. Hey, that worked out pretty well. Not so much. Now I can just... Will this kill it? No. No, it will not. This could outright kill it, actually.
Annihilated.
Oh, you're being too good to me, game. I'm starting to get worried what hell I have to prepare for here. Because the other shoe's going to drop, and I'm worried when. So, at this point, Blight's actually not all that bad against it. And there's no point stunning this thing, because hopefully it's going to die. Of course, well, now I think about it, the only way it's going to die is because if her dagger does not miss. So, in order to make sure that hopefully it does die, I mean, even if it misses, the Blight's not going to kill it in the first place, so is that really even worth doing? You know what, this would actually be a better idea, because it would move this, it would clear this corpse, and then she could actually just hit it, and it would enable her to clear it as well. Because if she misses, at least then our Hellion can kill it.
Destroyed.
Please don't hit her. Damn it. Well, at least you finally have a job to do. Please don't just pick this as your time to screw up. Well, you didn't screw up. You just didn't really pull through as much as I wished you to. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work.
Death by inches.
You gotta know how to draw it out when you need to. Alright, so another battle down. We only got 2 more unless some more pop up. Oh, I mean, here possibly could be. Oh, no, guess not.